Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for July 2025. We are using the Elder Futhark on Maplewood, and we are using the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. So let's get started with a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. I am just squishing the runes around in the bag because it's a superstitious thing because I am mixing them, but then I'll get two readings in a row with almost the same message, which is kind of interesting. Owl Spirit Wisdom. Okay, Sagittarius. We do love owls, don't we? Obviously not all of us likely, but we just love them. Wisdom. So this month, I get a sense of, and silence is always implied with owls. Obviously, when they make the noise, they're not being silent, but owls are designed, however they became designed, to be exceptionally silent when they fly, so they can sneak up on the bad mice that they eat. The naughty mice that are eating the apple trees. So the silence is implied. So you want to be still and you want to be silent this month and connect with that wisdom, because that's what this month is going to be really about. I was at a place and they had a bird show, and they had me stand up and they had an owl fly right over my head, and it didn't make any sound at all, and it was really cool. So I know firsthand how quiet owls are when they fly. So there we go. Let's get some runes down and see what there is to know about this month with the owl spirit. Ooh, interesting. And there's our stillness. There's our stillness. Same. What isn't going to help us? What is not going to help us this month? I think I haven't dug deep enough in this bag. Is that it? Is that what it is? Oh, bag, you're about 30 seconds from getting... Okay, there we are. My runes, I hope, know that if I can't pull one, I'm doing a scatter cast immediately. Okay, our central issue this month, Sagittarius, is Yira. Yira is the rune of the harvest and also time. So you're very much pulled into the present moment in this, and you're focused on bringing things through. There may also be a sense of considering, it's like, okay, I feel like in the middle of things. I feel like in the middle of all the time that's passed, and just before a whole bunch of time that's going to happen in the future. Right now I'm focused on the present and what I can bring through in this moment. And it looks like the focus is going to be bringing through wisdom, which is great. Leading up to this, we've just been flowing along. We have Lagus, which is the rune of the water. It's emotion, intuition, heart, and flow. It's been carrying us forward. We've been carried forward in the river, shall we say. Letting our heart lead, being aware of our emotions, letting our intuition carry us. And now we're in a situation where we are feeling very, very present this moment. Of course, it's very, very hot if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's like just being present in that. But this is the time. We're going to feel like this is the time we're going to bring some things through, because now is the right time for it. And so, again, if we're letting our hearts carry us, this is very, very, hearts lead us, and that's really useful. But mostly I'm just seeing this as flow. We've been flowing forward, and now we're like in this present moment thing. What's going to help us be still? It's the stillness through which clarity comes. We have Isa, which is the rune of ice. It's stillness, it's clarity. It is like contraction and constriction, and sort of sometimes like coming together, like holding ourselves together. But I don't see that so much unless you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you're cold. But it's the stillness through which clarity comes, and that's really what we're going to do at this point. So we want to bring something through. We want to become that conduit, and we want to be very still. It's like the wisdom is like she's being Isa. She's being the conduit of the wisdom that the owl is representing, and the owl is able to bring that through. So bringing through the wisdom. This isn't sliding down again, is it? Like I moved this. This for the first several readings. During the reading, it was sliding down, and it's weird because I don't know why it's doing that. So, all right, just messing with the arrangement of things. What is not going to help you is we have Manas reversed. Manas is the rune of humanity and your part in it. It's reversed on the lower line. I'm going to read this a couple ways. First of all, you may be tempted while doing this to turn away from your part in humanity, but also the people around you that face you with joy. which, you've been flowing along and doing the thing, and I think they miss you. They're just basically, you're not connecting with that, and you may feel a sense of, from that without meaning to, a sense where you're missing that sense of belonging. So I guess like a couple things. I mean, this is usually the opposite of this, though. So I'm trying to see. Maybe it's like, don't ignore what the counsel that other people are giving you, because just because you haven't stumbled upon it yourself doesn't mean it's not true. File it as like counsel. I want to get another rune. Do we have time for this? Of course we do. It's my time. It's my videos. That didn't make it any clearer. So going back to what's going to help you is being still and letting the clarity come through. And this is actually going to bring through your sense of resilience and your inner strength. But mostly what I'm seeing this as is allowing. It's being still and letting the wisdom come through will actually make it easier for you to allow the things that want to come in for you. And maybe, what you've been turning away from, as far as where you feel connected in your part in the world, you've been turning away from the din, which is certainly turn away from a bull. But that's based on a fear of new beginnings, I think. So definitely allow yourself to be still, allow yourself to have the wisdom come through. And this matches this quite a lot. So you're allowing that to come through, which is actually going to give you a lot of good strength inwardly, a lot of like inherent inner strength and resilience. What this is all going to lead you to is really, well, first of all, you're going to want to turn inward and have more journeys that way by the end of the month. But the other thing this is saying to me is that this is like a chapter. This is like you're dipping into this month. You may be resuming your flow after this, but there's a sense of you're going to do this month, and this will be a chapter in your life, maybe even like an interlude where you did this and you dipped into this, and then you can actually close that chapter by the end of the month. It's like, okay, I did that, now I can move forward again. Ride, though reversed, it's the journey rune. It's reversed on the path line, so it's either the closing of a chapter, either or, both. both and. It's also a sense that you are going to want to make sure that you're doing more inner journey work, like inner work, moving forward with that mythic levels, the mythic layers and levels of things as well. So that, Sagittarius, is your reading for July 2025. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.